I'm already in this, I'm not in this trade yet. I mean, I already marked up my chart. Let me just show you. So this is where I'm going to enter. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for this rejection off. Actually, one price to come up a little bit more. So I paid attention to the break here. So now I'm just waiting for price to come back to my zone, into my zone, that's my zone, and then I'm going to ride it all the way down. I already determined my direction, and I know market structure has shown me that current price action shows that break of low break of structure. If we go to, this is on a 5 minute, but if I turn to my 15 minute, I see a lot of liquidity here that available for me to grab. So yeah, all I want now is just to wait for this retest here. Once I see the retest, I'll get in. Once I see that retest, I will get in. It's 9:30 now. So yeah, you see there's already a retest. The market already retested. If it moves over this one, I'm gonna get in. If it breaks there, I'm gonna get in. Fridays I don't normally trade. I don't normally trade Fridays, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is if you understand your strategy. You see, I saw that break and I know it must come back. So I'd rather wait for that entry here than just get in. I am at home today, so it's Friday. 1,000 rand. See, it breaks. It breaks now. It's moving very quick. Yeah, there's 1:2, you know. I do think it also wants to break this low and then comes back. So maybe first entry should be lower risk, and second entry I can increase my position size. This is just before London season open. Once it breaks here, you can get in. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the candle to break. It broke the candle now. It broke that candle. And it's moving. I would really love to see that this candle come back to my zone, because then that is when I will actually feel confident to hold this trade to this area here, just to fill these gaps on this side. So okay, let's see. And this part of trading is waiting for the trade setup. It's part of the game, it's part of trading. And I know where I'm gonna get out. I normally, the previous high of the 15-minute, that's always where, above that, or when it's a demand zone setup, the previous low on my 15-minute, that's where I place my stop loss. You need to know where you're going to exit and where you're going to put your stop loss, what you're willing to risk. You need to know before you go into a live trade. You need to know and understand and accept your risk. So yeah, let's just give it some time. Look where that candle closes. I want it to come back in here. Always wait for a pullback before I do. Now sometimes when price rejects strongly off like this, it already touched once my zone. I did not get in there because it was too early. But there is times when that retest is valid, like this retest is valid here. So where you can see this retest was valid, but I would love to see it comes back again into my zone and take my entry from there. Then I would feel comfortable by risking only 7 pips or 8, always above the previous high, and then hold it, because it's now 20 minutes before the long session. Price are most likely to continue shooting down or come back and retest. And when it retests, then I will be confident to risk a bit higher. That's how I also think in terms of my risk. If I see that this break of, if I get in on a break of a candle, I'm not gonna risk too much. But when it comes back into my zone and it rejects off my zone, I will definitely risk more, because that is a high probability that the trade will play out. Trade. Yes! You see, I like that retest. Come back. I love it when it comes back to my zone. And that's when we're gonna go into enter. Once it touches my zone, I'm entering. Okay. Look how it rejects. Oh. See, I wanted to come up more. You see, it's just rejecting off, and now it decided, nice. They're not coming back to my zone again. But you could have just gotten in here. It's like one pop away. It's real. That's why you need to read structure. But I'm sure this trade is still gonna come back to my zone in there. I'm sure. Just it's not 10 o'clock yet. But I cannot be as sure as I think I can. Because the market moves, you are not certain, your outcome is not certain. You definitely. Yeah, no, that rejection off. You see, it just moves. Now, that's where the issue comes in. You either got in too late or you got in too early. And there it started to move now. It only went back. You see, it pulled back twice. And now it's moving. It's starting to move now. If you see that close up below that zone, it's like, look where that candle closed. So that definitely gives me an indication that price wants to continue down. So yeah. Now this is the things that sometimes do happen, and you need to be flexible when you trade. You cannot get married to a bias. You cannot like say this is going to happen for sure. No, you need to think critically while you're in the trade. Like I'm in this trade now. You see it already moved 10 pips now. But this is where my stop loss, my TP is. Now it wants to pull back again. Coming to my TP. So my TP is right here at this line. I really would love to see. a bigger pullback, but it wasn't like you can see it wasn't too far from the zone. Let's give it some time, some breathing space. See if we look at the 15-minute, close just below that zone, that previous low. So it might just target this area here. That's how I'm thinking of it. Love it. Love it. Once I reach my target, I'm satisfied. That was like fairly quick. Let me plug in my charger. That was like fairly quick. Like that was like 10 minutes. Come on, push, push, push. Here we go. You can push down there. I think it's going to pull back now. Huh? You see, it's never get. Every time I think something's gonna happen, the market will tell you. I move the way I want to. You just need to understand structure and know exactly once it closes above this area. It does not mean the chances that or here where my stop loss is. The chances that it will continue downwards is in your session. It's very slim. So know when to get out, know when to enter. That's it in trading. You need to understand with the technicals. The psychology is a different side of it. The risk management, the trade management, that's different side of it. But with technicals, know when to get in, know when to get out. And that is subjective because each trader is different and you need to work around your edge, work an edge out for yourself, become profitable. Oh yeah, I also wanted to say that I see people trading funded challenge account, but they're not profitable. They don't have a strategy that is profitable. How can you like invest money in and think that and you don't have a strategy? That's a risky investment. It's a risk. If you're not consistently profitable and you do a funded challenge, I'm telling you, you're going to waste your money. Because funded challenges is hard to pass and they have their own rules and you need to know your system. You need to have a system, you need to know your system, and you need to trade your system with discipline. It would be nice if it can play out at 10. Now 8 minutes before 10. And that would have been nice if it can play out before 10. And then I'm done for the day. I just trade like this and then I'm done for the day. Now, the reason why I trade the London session is because I do work full time, and it's the only time that I'm available to let. I have time to